Have you ever wondered why certain situations repeat themselves in your life? If you were born under the sign of Pisces, the universe is constantly sending you special messages, and today I'll reveal the 10 most important ones that can completely transform your path. As a Pisces, you possess a unique sensitivity that acts like a cosmic antenna, capturing energies and signals that other signs can't even perceive. But here's the problem. These messages often go unnoticed amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life, causing you to miss precious opportunities for growth and personal fulfillment. In the next few minutes, I'll share with you these 10 divine messages that the universe wants every Pisces to hear. They are revelations that can explain why you feel different from others, why your emotions are so intense, and most importantly, how to use this special nature of yours to your advantage. If you don't pay attention to these messages, you may continue to feel lost, misunderstood, or as if you're swimming against the current of life. But when you finally understand what the cosmos is trying to tell you, everything will make sense, and you will discover the true purpose of your existence. Get ready, because some of these messages will deeply move you and may forever change the way you view your journey in life. First message: trust your intuition above all. The universe wants you to know that you were born with a special gift. A powerful intuition that works like a spiritual GPS. While other signs need to analyze, calculate, and plan every step, you receive information directly from the cosmic source through hunches, dreams, and that inner voice that is never wrong. How many times have you had a hunch about someone or a situation and later discovered you were absolutely right? This is no coincidence. It's the universe speaking to you through your natural sensitivity. Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, which means you carry within you the wisdom of all the signs that came before. The problem is that we live in a society that values logic more than intuition, making you doubt your own feelings. But the cosmos wants you to understand. Your intuition is your greatest treasure and should be your first navigation tool in life. When you sense something isn't right with a person, even if they seem perfect to others, listen to that signal. When your heart aches at an opportunity that seems too good to be true, pay attention. Your body and soul are frequency receptors that capture information far beyond what the 5 senses can perceive. From now on, before making any important decision, pause for a few minutes in silence and feel what your inner self is telling you. Don't question it, don't try to rationalize it. Just feel and trust. The universe is always whispering answers in your ear. You just need to learn to listen without your mind interfering. Second message: your emotions are your strength, not your weakness. For a long time you may have heard that you're too sensitive, or that you cry over the slightest thing. The universe wants you to know that this is a big lie. Your intense emotions aren't a flaw. They're your cosmic superpower. While other signs live on the surface of experiences, you dive into the depths of every feeling. This means you live life in high definition, experiencing each moment with an intensity few can comprehend. When you love with all your heart. When you feel emotional, it's because something has truly touched your soul. This extraordinary emotional capacity allows you to be a natural healer. People are drawn to you in difficult times because they instinctively know you will understand their pain and offer the comfort they need. You don't just hear people's words. You feel what they are going through. The universe endowed you with this sensitivity so that you can be a bridge between the material and spiritual worlds. Your tears are sacred, for each one carries the energy of transformation and healing. When you cry, you are releasing not only your own pain, but often the collective pain you absorb from others. Never again apologize for feeling so deeply. Instead, learn to channel this emotional intensity to create, to heal, to inspire. Your feelings are like ocean waves. Powerful, purifying, and capable of moving mountains when directed correctly. Third message: you must learn to set boundaries. This is one of the most important messages the universe wants to convey to you, dear Pisces. Your compassionate and empathetic nature causes you to absorb the energies and problems of others, as if they were your own. But this is draining your vital energy and preventing you from caring for your own journey. The cosmos wants you to understand that saying no doesn't make you a bad person. In fact, setting healthy boundaries is an act of self-love, and even love for others. When you allow yourself to be used as an emotional absorbent, you're not really helping anyone. You're only perpetuating toxic patterns and exhausting yourself in the process. You were born to be a healer, but every healer needs to take care of themselves first. It's like the warning on airplanes. Put on your own oxygen mask first before helping others. You can't give what you don't have, and when you're emotionally drained, you can't offer the genuine help you truly want to give. The universe is asking you to create a protective shield around your energy. This doesn't mean becoming insensitive or selfish, but rather learning to distinguish between helping out of love and being exploited by people who only want to drain your positive energy. Start small. Learn to say no to requests that drain your energy without bringing growth to anyone. Set aside times to be available to others and sacred times just for yourself. Remember, you're not responsible for saving everyone, and each person has their own learning journey. If you're enjoying these revelations about your sign, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any special content about the spiritual world. And tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I'd like to know where the Pisces are most connected to the universe. Fourth message. Your dreams are dimensional portals. The universe wants you to pay much more attention to your dreams, as they are not just figments of your imagination. As a Pisces, you have a natural connection to the spiritual dimensions, and during sleep, your soul travels through realities your conscious mind can't even imagine exist. Your dreams are like letters from the cosmos, filled with symbols, messages, and guidance for your waking life. When you dream about water, for example, the universe is speaking to you about your emotions and energy flows. When fish appear in your dreams, they are direct messages about your intuition and inner wisdom. You often wake up feeling like you've lived a very real experience, and that's because, in a way, it was. Your Pisces soul has the ability to access the Akashic records, converse with spirit guides, and even receive visions of the future through dreams. The cosmos wants you to start keeping a dream journal. Write down everything you can remember as soon as you wake up, even if it seems confusing or nonsensical. Over time, you'll begin to notice patterns, recurring symbols, and messages that connect with events in your real life. Don't dismiss dreams that seem strange or impossible. They may be showing you future possibilities, warning you about situations that need your attention, or offering creative solutions to problems you're facing. Your nocturnal mind is much wiser than you realize. Fifth message. Solitude is your sacred temple. While most people shy away from loneliness as if it were a disease, the universe wants you to understand that, for a Pisces, alone time is absolutely essential for your physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. You're not antisocial or awkward when you feel the need to retreat. Your soul needs regular periods of silence and introspection to process all the energetic information it collects throughout the day. Like a natural emotional sponge, you absorb much more than you consciously realize, and only in solitude can you separate what is yours from what belongs to others. It is in these moments of solitude that your creativity flourishes, your intuition is strengthened, and you can clearly hear the voice of your inner wisdom. The universe whispers louder when there is no external noise competing for your attention. Don't feel guilty about having to cancel social commitments when your soul asks for silence. Don't justify yourself when someone questions your alone time. This need for solitude is as natural to you as the need to breathe. Use these solitary periods to meditate, create, dream, or simply be. It is in stillness that you reconnect with your divine essence and recharge your spiritual batteries, so you can return to the world and continue being the source of love and healing that you naturally are. Sixth message. Your creativity is a divine channel. The universe has endowed you with a fertile imagination and an extraordinary creative capacity that goes far beyond mere artistic ability. Your creativity is, in fact, a direct channel of communication with the higher dimensions, a way of receiving and transmitting cosmic messages through art, music, writing, or any form of expression that touches your soul. When you create, you're not simply producing something beautiful or interesting. You're translating higher energies into human language, making the invisible visible, giving form to what exists only in the spiritual realm. Therefore, you often find yourself surprised by your own creations, as if they came through you, not from you. The cosmos wants you to honor this gift by dedicating regular time to creative expression, even if you don't consider yourself a professional artist. It doesn't matter if you draw, write, sing, dance, or invent completely unique ways of expressing yourself. What matters is that you allow this creative energy to flow freely through you. Many Pisces abandon their creative impulses because they believe they're not good enough, or because they need to focus on more practical things. But the universe wants you to understand that your creativity is not a luxury or a pastime. It is a spiritual necessity and a way to fulfill your mission on Earth. When you suppress your creative expression, you are blocking one of your main channels of connection with the divine. Therefore, reserve sacred spaces in your routine to create without judgment, without pressure, simply for the pure pleasure of bringing to life the visions that inhabit your soul. Seventh message. You are an emotional mirror of others. One of the most striking characteristics of Pisces is their incredible ability to reflect and absorb the emotions of those around them. The universe wants you to understand that this doesn't happen by chance. You are a natural emotional mirror, and this ability has a profound spiritual purpose. When you enter a room, you automatically pick up on the emotional climate of the place. If someone is sad near you, you feel that sadness as if it were your own. If there's tension in the air, your body reacts as if you were part of the conflict. This can be exhausting, but it's also a rare gift that few possess. The cosmos placed you on this earth to be an emotional healer, someone who can sense exactly what others are going through, and offer the kind of understanding that only comes from someone who truly understands the pain of others. You don't just hear people's words. You feel the emotional vibration behind them. This empathic ability allows you to be a bridge of healing for the many wounded souls who cross your path. Your compassionate presence can transform someone's life simply by making them feel truly seen and understood. But the universe also wants you to learn to use this skill consciously, without losing yourself in the process. Recognize when you're absorbing emotions that aren't yours and develop techniques to protect yourself energetically, such as visualizing white light around your body, or simply clearly knowing where you end and others begin. Eighth message. Your faith is your greatest wealth. Even when everything seems to be falling apart around you, there's something inside you that continues to believe that everything will work out in the end. This unshakable faith isn't naivety. It's a direct connection to universal wisdom. The cosmos wants you to recognize this faith as your greatest treasure and your most powerful tool. Your Piscean nature allows you to see beyond superficial appearances and perceive the divine hand at work, even in the most difficult situations. While others despair over immediate problems, you maintain a calm hope that a greater plan is at work, and this perspective is a rare gift from the universe. This natural faith doesn't mean you live in a fantasy or ignore reality. It means you intuitively understand that physical reality is just one layer of a much more complex and mysterious existence. You sense benevolent forces working on your behalf, even when you can't see them clearly. The universe wants you to consciously cultivate this faith through daily gratitude, prayer or meditation, and the constant practice of surrendering your worries to the divine. The more you strengthen your spiritual connection, the clearer your perception becomes that you are never truly alone. Use this faith as a beacon in life's storms. When everything seems uncertain, return to that center of serenity within you and remember that the universe has plans greater than your mind can comprehend. Your faith is what transforms obstacles into opportunities and pain into wisdom. Ninth message. You need to learn to swim against the current. As a Pisces, you have an adaptable nature that flows easily through life's different situations. But the universe wants you to understand that there's a difference between consciously flowing and simply letting yourself be carried along by whatever current comes your way. You often find yourself living the life others expected for you, following paths you didn't truly choose, simply because it's easier to agree than to face conflict. But the cosmos is asking you to develop more discernment about when to flow and when to resist. Not every current takes you where you need to go. Some people will try to push you in directions that serve their interests, not yours. Some situations will require you to stand your ground, even if it causes temporary discomfort. The universe wants you to develop the courage to swim against the current when your values, dreams, or well-being are at stake. This doesn't mean becoming stubborn or inflexible, but rather learning to distinguish between currents that lead to your growth and those that merely drain your energy. Remember that the strongest fish are those who can swim both with and against the current as needed. Your natural flexibility is a virtue, but it needs to be balanced with inner strength and clarity about your own values and goals. 10th message. Your destiny is greater than you imagine. This is perhaps the most important message the universe wants to convey to you. As the last sign of the zodiac, you carry within your soul the mission to be a bridge between the material and spiritual worlds, an agent of transformation and healing at a time when the planet needs this energy most. You didn't come into this life simply to live an ordinary existence. Your sensitivity, compassion, intuition, and ability to feel deeply are not coincidental traits. They are cosmic tools you brought to fulfill a very special purpose at this moment in human history. The universe placed you here precisely at this time because it knew your Piscean energy would be fundamental to collective evolution. You are one of the soldiers of light tasked with raising the planet's vibration through unconditional love and a deep understanding of human nature. You may not yet have figured out exactly how this mission will manifest in your practical life, but the cosmos wants you to trust that you are constantly being prepared for the right moment. Every painful experience is strengthening your compassion. Every moment of solitude is deepening your spiritual connection. Every tear is purifying your soul for the work you came to do. Don't underestimate the importance of your presence in this world. Your mere existence already makes a difference in the lives of many people, even if you don't realize it. Your destiny is immense, and the universe is conspiring to help you fulfill it perfectly. Now you know the 10 most important messages the universe wants to convey to all Pisces. Each one is a key that can open doors to a fuller, more conscious life, aligned with your true cosmic purpose. Remember that your sensitivity is your superpower, not your weakness. Your intuition is your most reliable guide. Your dreams are portals of wisdom. Your need for solitude is sacred. Your creativity is a divine channel. And your destiny is much greater than you can imagine right now. Starting today, pay more attention to the signs the universe constantly sends you. Trust your inner voice more. Honor your deep emotions. Protect your precious energy. And above all, have faith that you are exactly where you need to be on this incredible journey called life. If this content touched your Pisces heart, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications to receive much more spiritual wisdom. And now I want to know, which of these messages resonated most with you? Which one arrived at the exact moment you needed to hear? Share your experience as a Pisces and how these revelations are impacting your journey in the comments. The universe is always speaking to us. We just need to learn to listen.